Have you ever felt like you're studying a language for months, but still can't actually say anything useful in real conversation? You're not alone. Most people waste time learning words and grammar they'll never use. That's the real reason they get stuck. But there's a better way. It's called the language islands method, and it flips the entire process on its head. Instead of learning random vocabulary or textbook dialogues, you focus only on what you want to say. You build your fluency one sentence at a time, based entirely on your life, your conversations, and your goals. I'm Mikael, a hyper-polyglot and a language coach. I speak 12 languages, and I developed this system at the University of Deusto's Innovation Center in Donostia, San Sebastian. I've helped thousands of students, professionals, entrepreneurs, expats, etc. learn languages faster than they ever thought it was possible. Let me show you how you can do it too. Here's how the method works. The first thing you need to do is stop studying grammar and start designing what you want to be able to say. Grab a notebook or open a document and make a list of all the exact things you want to be able to say in the language. Think in terms of situations and conversations you want to be able to have. Meeting someone new, talking about your business, ordering at a restaurant, asking for directions, sharing your opinions, etc. You're building your personal phrasebook, your language islands. Next, you turn those ideas into real sentences, groups of sentences, because a language island is a group of sentences. First, you write everything in your native language, and then you translate it all into the target language. This is really important. Don't copy generic content. Don't use ChatGPT. Don't get lists from Facebooks and all of that. That's a waste of time. You don't want to sound like a robot. You want to sound like yourself. This is something personal. You should sound like yourself. So you need to write in your own sentences. It is a fair amount of work in the beginning, but it pays off. So take a piece of paper and a pen or a Google Doc and start writing. Next step is getting audio files. You take the sentences that you translated and you use some text-to-speech software to get audio files out of them. You could also ask a native speaker to record them, but I recommend text-to-speech software because it's much more consistent. And then you start training. You read the sentences, you listen to them, you say them aloud again and again and again. You're not just memorizing stuff, you're programming your brain and your mouth as well to speak the language naturally. All right? A lot of repetition, lots of reading, lots of listening, and lots of repeating things aloud. It's really important that you repeat things aloud. And finally, and this is really important, active recall. Because you not only have to repeat things aloud, you have to then be able to repeat those sentences in real time when you need them. So for that, you need to practice that skill. This is where real fluency is built. You look at the sentences in your own language and you try to say them in the target language. You're translating aloud, verbally. And each sentence, after trying to translate it into the target language, you check the answer, the correct answer. And you'll see if you've made mistakes or not, and you'll probably make a lot of mistakes in the beginning. This is an intense exercise. It can be frustrating, it's hard work. But if you keep doing it, you will very quickly improve your speaking skills. This is not necessarily fun. Like I said, it can be frustrating, it's a difficult exercise, but it's by far the fastest path to real, well speaking skills. You're teaching yourself to think and speak in the language, under pressure, like in real conversations. And here's the bonus. You learn grammar naturally. No grammar drills, no conjugations, nothing. Just real, correct sentences flowing naturally from your mouth. And if you do that with enough sentences, hundreds of times, you learn all the grammar in context. If you learn just 1,000 of your own sentences this way, you'll be conversational in record time. I'm talking about real, useful, practical sentences for real-life situations and conversations. If you'd like to do this, but you don't know where to start, and you need some help, I've made a full video tutorial where I show you how to use ChatGPT to generate and learn your first 1,000 sentences quickly and efficiently. Like I said earlier, ChatGPT is not for generating the sentences. It's for generating questions and ideas so that you can write everything using your own words. You don't want to sound like a robot. but if you use these prompts, you'll be able to write much more because you'll get a lot more ideas. The hardest part is often coming up with things to say, and simply having a long list of questions about each one of the topics you want to talk about will help you write way more by simply answering those questions. It's totally free and it will walk you through the entire process step by step. Click the link below and I'll show you exactly how to do it.